Hey everyone! So I wanted to do a video talking about a couple of more foundation products. Now I know I've been doing a lot of foundation routines and some of y'all actually like that, so I'm kind of excited. My cat's playing with the blinds. I'm really excited that y'all notice that I like talking about foundation mainly because I think foundation is like the key focus of a makeup. I mean, you want your skin to look flawless before you can do any kind of eyeshadow or blush or lipstick. You want your face to look flawless. So I think foundation is really important to me over any kind of makeup. So I'm going to talk about DermaBlend today. Talking about their cream. This is their cream cover. I'm going to talk about the set I got a while back. Now DermaBlend is for covering like vitiligo, which is like discoloration of your skin with things that you were born with, rosacea, acne scars, just any kind of skin issue you have with your skin. DermaBlend is known to cover very, very good because it's for that, and it also covers tattoos, so it's a very thick formula. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. My cat is going crazy right now. Hold on. This is Monster. He's really upset. Look at him. He's so mad because he wants to go play. Yeah, he's messing with everything. Anyway, so stay tuned if you want to learn more about DermaBlend and how I apply it to my skin. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you is what I got in this little kit that I got when I purchased DermaBlend. Now, it actually came in this little baggie. It's like a crocodile skin bag. It's not real, of course, it's plastic, but it's I got it with the pack with the little kit, so this says DermaBlend. It's old. This is my makeup bag, what I used in my purse. So it came with that, and then also 2 cream coverage. These are the colors True Beige and Medium Beige. And then it also came with a little kabuki brush to apply the setting powder. So, and then a little spatula. So all that was about, I think, about $30 at my local Ulta, but I got that deal like last year, so I'm not really sure if they still have it anymore, but I know they have other ones. So I'm going to show you how I apply it. As you can see, I have discoloration, scarring. A majority of this isn't actually blemishes, it's actually just scars. Because I used to have heavy acne, which is when I used this makeup all the time. Now I actually stopped using it just because it was very thick for my skin, and I kind of just wanted to change up my routine. And that's very common, that people like to change their foundations, even though it was working for me, but after a while it became to look a little bit cakey. But I've learned some tricks and trades of this foundation that you can use so it won't come out cakey. So I'm going to show you how to apply that, and if you want to learn how to do that, stay tuned. Now first off, I'm going to show you the foundation itself. This is actually the cover cream. They actually have a different kind of, there's different formulas of foundation. This one is more for heavier coverage, like vitiligo or rosacea or acne scars or regular scarring. So it's a really, really thick cream. You actually need a spatula to take it out. That's one of them. So I'm going to show you how to take that out after I apply it. But the first thing I want to do before I do anything else is I'm going to take my moisturizer. This is the Badescu oil-free moisturizer. I'm going to put it in the back of my palm. And then I'm going to take the Sigma 190. It's just a regular foundation brush. And make sure it's clean. I'm going to take my moisturizer, and I'm actually going to just apply it to my skin. Just so I can get, this will make the application of the foundation itself really smooth, because the moisturizer will be into the brush, and then it won't soak up. The brush won't soak up all of your foundation. So just apply the moisturizer with your foundation brush. It's going to make it a lot easier to apply the cream foundation. Alright, so once you have all of that moisturizer on your face, take the cover cream and a spatula, whatever these thingies are, and I'm just going to dig out a little bit. I'm just going to take a few, because this stuff, you only need very little. If you use too much, you'll get a little cakey. So I'm going to put that in the back of my hand. That's one of them. And it comes with 2 different shades, so I'm going to take both of them. One is a little bit warmer, one's a little bit cooler, and I'm going to kind of just put that in the back of my hand. And then with my ring finger or any finger, I'm going to warm it up a little bit, just because this stuff is very thick and I want it to be a lot more creamier. So I'm just going to warm that up a little bit with my finger. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush, and I can zoom you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to take that onto my hand and just pile that onto the brush and get a good coat. Now I want to start off where I have the majority of my scarring. So I'm just going to apply that there. So that would be like my forehead, my cheeks. And the thing about this foundation is you're not going to really want to buy it online. You're going to want to really go to the store and try it out first, because the colors their colors are very strange. They tend to change a little bit. Like if you need to try it on your hand or on your face itself before you apply it, because the colors will change and it'll be a lot darker than you normally want. So you see how I just applied everything's like basically covered. I mean, I need to start blending it more, but it's really thick and I might have used too much. So I need to just keep on blending. So I have the majority of it blended, but I'm going to go back and with a little bit of the darker color and just go over, just so I can have a little bit more coverage, but the majority of my acne and scarring have just completely disappeared from the moment I put it on. So you're going to really want to cover this, and you're really going to want to blend this out, because if you don't blend it out correctly, it will look very, very fake and strange, because the foundation itself kind of changes the color of your skin a little bit. But it's not in a bad way, it's actually pretty nice. So I'm really just going to blend as much as I possibly can, because if you don't blend enough, this foundation will get cakey and streaky. And I haven't really tried using it with another foundation brush, but every time I use, this is the only time I actually like using a real foundation brush besides a stipple brush, because this is the only time I actually like using those. So I'm just going to go over that and just continue to blend. So you can see everything's covered completely, like there is nothing coming out. You cannot see my skin underneath it. It's just completely covered. This stuff could not be any thicker. I'm going to take you a closer look. It's really thick foundation, but it covers completely. So if you have severe acne or severe scarring, I would really want you to look into this. I'm going to show you my hand. The difference is, this one is the one I was using to apply the foundation. This one's just my clean hand. You see the difference? You can't even see my veins. Like, that's how heavy the coverage is. And in some way that's good, and for those who don't have much to cover, I wouldn't suggest this. But those who do, it's great for that. So next I'm going to want to apply my setting powder. Now the setting powder is a little bit trickier. This is what it is. The setting powder is a little bit trickier just because, well, you have to apply a lot for it to, I mean, this says that the foundation itself can last up to 12 hours alone, but with the setting powder it'll last 16. So that's the setting powder. I'm going to take a big puffy brush and I'm just going to dab that into there. And it says to go very, very liberal with this. So I'm going to just kind of put as much as I possibly can onto my face. And it's going to look a little bit funny, but you really want to pack this stuff on, because this is what's going to make your foundation last and stay matte. Because without the setting powder, it looks very shiny, and you don't want shininess. So I want you to go at the beginning of the video and look at my skin, and then now look at my skin. I mean, it completely covered everything. Now, I can't stress this anymore, that this foundation is incredibly thick, and it's not for those who have very little scarring. It's for those who have a lot of scarring, or those who have vitiligo, which is like discoloration like that you're born with, or freckles, if like severe freckles, if you want to cover that up. Just any kind of skin flaws that you feel like you have, this is what'd be great for that. I personally like it when I have like really, really bad acne or really bad scarring, and I need somewhere that I'm going to need full coverage, something I won't have to worry about. This is something I would use for that. And it's not very expensive, it's about like 30 bucks, but the cover cream is the heaviest coverage. They actually have a bottle. I'll put the link in the sidebar to the website. You can see the before and after pictures for people who have like all this other kind of skin issues. But the website's really cool because it shows you a lot of different uses and techniques and stuff. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me zoom y'all out. I'll put everything in the sidebar as much as I can. I hope this was helpful. I don't know, this foundation is really awesome, but it can get cakey if you don't apply it right. So make sure you're using the moisturizer before you apply it with your foundation brush, because that's really makes a difference. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye-bye.